Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to do a little showcase on the Broadway limited imports 412.2 that I have customized with some new lighting functions, new decoder, and let's see how it is. I removed the original Paragon 3 that this came with and installed a Decoder Buddy 21-pin motherboard and a Loksound 5 decoder with the 412.2 sound profile loaded up onto it. In the boiler there is a TCS FL4 lighting function decoder to handle a firebox flicker effect and some classification lights. The firebox flicker is mapped to function 8, so when you turn on the sounds of the locomotive it is as if you're firing it up. Let's give it a listen and take a look. Function 5 controls the classification lights. On the original sound profile that Loksound has for the 412.2, Function 5 controls, I believe, the cab light. I've removed the cab light from my model and I don't intend to use it. It was never anything I used in the first place. And so that is what Function 5 does. Let's take a look. So the flickering you see on the classification lights is just from the video and the camera. It's not actually flickering in real life. The firebox flicker is flickering in real life. In this model, I've also removed the original smoke unit, as it wasn't a super impressive effect for me, and I figured a speaker would be better suited up there. So I installed a Scale Sound Systems boiler barker where the original smoke unit used to be. There's also a Scale Sound Systems full force square speaker under the coal bunker in the tender. So you get sounds from both the front here and the back here. I've also removed the original couplers and installed proper KDs. On the front there is a KD scale head with the glad hand removed, mostly for aesthetics. Let's throw it in speed step 1 of 128 and see how it runs, hear how it sounds. Motor control on this decoder for this model is much nicer than the original Paragon. Let's speed it up a little bit. You can hear that accented chuff every 3 chuffs. I believe the Loksound sound profile for a 3-cylinder was originally recorded off of a German 3-cylinder steam locomotive, so it's not entirely correct, but I'll take what I can get at this point. The chuff set on the Paragon 3 sounded pretty good actually, but it was 8 chuffs per revolution. There was some algorithmic reasoning with the chuff sensor in that decoder that just didn't allow it to do 6. And here it's not using the chuff sensor, it's just digitally calibrated. And we'll bring it to a stop. Now, function 6 on the sound profile is also a Mars light function, which the 9000s never had, and I can't get the backup light, the brake light on this locomotive to light up as the locomotive comes to a stop, like it did on the original Paragon 3 decoder. So I just mapped it to function 6, and so on the back you will see the tail light comes on when I press that button. And, well, that's more or less it. This was a really fun project to do. Drilling out the classification lights was kind of scary. I used a pin vise and filled them with surface mount LEDs and made lenses out of microsol crystal clear. And I'm really happy with the effect. It's something I've been adding to all my Steam Locomotives if I'm feeling brave enough to do it, and I was surprised I was brave enough to do it on what is essentially my favorite model in my collection. But I wanted, this feature to be present on the favorite, essentially. And with that, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. Press the like button, hit that subscribe button, all that fun stuff. And hopefully I will have more to show. Thanks for watching.